What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up in the booth alongside Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott, and we are grateful to be up here today because, well, it's been raining pretty heavily all day, and that's certainly going to make it challenging to operate if you're either one of these offenses, Brock.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Kate. Now, hopefully you practice this week.
The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground with Camaro. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Carr with it on first. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Carr. Connects with Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Completes this one to Hill. And they get this down to the 28.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They give to Camaro, left side. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They go play action with Carr. Taken in by Hill, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for it. Mikatomny's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Locke looking to throw. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Tracy. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, Carr. He finds Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They bring Wilson in motion right. 2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Motioning one of the tight ends. They give on 2nd to Kamara. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Carr here from the gun. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New Orleans. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Saints go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. A handoff to Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's throwing deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Carr now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. This is ahead for about 5. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 33 on second down. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They bring Wilson in motion right. Shotgun now on third down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 27. Into the hands of Neighbors. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Staying between the tackles with Tracy.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing his car. Brought in right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Carr. Connects with Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 35 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Lock. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Tracy. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Locked down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Counter give to Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Saints pushing for a score before the break. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Another run for Kamara. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Giants using their first timeout. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Adoree Jackson back deep for the Giants. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And it'll be Giants football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Let's go. To throw, here's Locke. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Locke to throw it. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And there was some space for him to run this up to the 34. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. The Giants are set to punt. Ugo Amadi, deep for the Saints. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Here comes the Saints offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Carr. Looking slant route, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. He's got a gain of 6 there. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Finds the in route, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Carr. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Carr here from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Giants getting one more series here before the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Locke looking to throw. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. That's going to bring us to the end of this first half of football with the Giants holding things down in East Rutherford. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. To the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Brings in the kick at the 9. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So to begin the third quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
This is Tracy. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down. Here's Locke to the air. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Carr with it on first. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Carr now on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Running behind center with Kamara. Into the second level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Carr off the play fake. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. A tight end in motion now. Carr with it on third and short. He has the first over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Run here with Kamara. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Now a run with Kamara. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Carr. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal, here's Carr. And he's got it, touchdown! But there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Group B to try the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Giants 13.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Giants offense all set to get started. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Lock. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing his Lock. He's got him. That's Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
They'll bring out the punter here. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Carr to the air now. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now here comes the New York offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a New York Giants.
Neighbors with a catch. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
To Malik Neighbors. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
It's Tracy on the carry. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up
To throw. Here's Locke. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Throwing from the gun here. Kamara's got it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Cordell Flott there on the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. This is Kamara. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Back to the air, Carr connects with Johnson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Micah McFadden able to make the play. And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Motioning the tight end now. Carr throwing on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. Think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game, but instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
8 yards to go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Here's Locke. On the move, past the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Locke to throw it. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Carr with it on 1st. He goes back to him yet again. Complete.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
We give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Carr here from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team.
Pass interference. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Running back sent in motion. This is reeled in by Wilson. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Kamara gets it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the shotgun, Carr. That's complete to Wilson. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This throw is cut. And this one doesn't go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Good looking return here, and he's got room. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them, really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Locke looking to throw. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. They're out now, ready to punt it. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
All right, here we go, second down. Throwing from the gun. He finds Johnson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Kamara running out of the gun. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Here's a give to Kamara. He still has room inside the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he only gets this one down to the 9. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. 2nd down now, 7 to go. A run now with Kamara. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
The Saints in victory formation, content to just knee this out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So this a win on the road for the Saints. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New York.